Class, this is Cao Long Nguyen. He's from Vietnam. Cool.
Who is that?
Idiot, don't you know anything? That's where my dad came from with that big old scar on his chest and a bunch of grossed out stories. And that's where they have helicopters and guns and feces and all that crazy shit. Cao is a Vietnamese refugee. Cao doesn't speak any English yet, but he'll learn some soon enough, and let's welcome him to the class.
I started to smell this nice smell from him. It reminded me of eucalyptus or something. I was going to ask him what it was, but the new kid took out his Hello Kitty notebook and began to draw in it like he'd been doing it forever. Drawing and scarring and paying no mind to anyone when show and tell already started. It was, I'm sorry to say, my turn.
Bobby's so poor, he only got half a tree. I tell you to be quiet.
So what did I do? I started out with a big lie. I had rehearsed the whole night for it. I said my daddy's dead from a car accident a long time ago. I said I was an orphan, and that's why there's only half a tree. So, F you, Billy. Then I started on the other half. I know the other half real well because all my mama's relatives are crazy or suicidal. Summary, we had won the war 100 years ago. We might have stayed around in the South, but as it was, my family tree has its leaves falling all over the states. So that's it now. I'm done. Thank you.
Robert, I was wondering if you would be so kind and show the new kid the cafeteria.
Why me?
Because you're one of the nice ones, Robert.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
Okay, but just today.
Thank you, Robert Quentin Mitchell. Robert, this is Cal. Cal, this is Robert. Robert will take care of you. You both can bring your lunch back here and eat if you want. We're having a speed tournament today, and there's a new X-Men comic coming out.
All right. So Cal Nguyen, refugee, let's go grab lunch, and then we'll come back here for the speed tournament. What do you say? But the new kid said nothing. Come on, I said. Hey Cal, where'd you get those funny shoes? No understand. No speak English. Shoes, bata. I pointed and he looked down. Oh, shoes. I guess I can't buy me some here in the good old US of A then. Mine's Adidas. They're as old as Mr. Hamilton, prehistoric if you ask me, but they're still Adidas. Adidas. Go ahead, Cal, say it. Adidas. Shoes. That's right. Very good, Cal. Adidas shoes. And yours? They're Bata shoes. And Cal said they're Bata shoes. And we both looked at each other and grinned like idiots.
Why would you want them gook shoes anyways?
Why not? I said, trying to sound tough. Bata shoes kinda nice, Billy. They're from Saigon. Bata shoes.
My daddy said them DCs don't wear shoes. He said they wear sandals made from Jeep tires and they live in tunnels like moles for lunch. Then afterwards, they go and take sniper shots with their AK-47s.
He don't look like he lives in no tunnel.
Maybe not him. Isn't that right, refugee boy? I bet your daddy did. Is your daddy the one that gave my daddy that goddamn scar?
The new kid didn't say nothing. You could tell he pretty much figured out Billy's an asshole. You don't need English for that. No understand and shoes Adidas and those don't come back lines. He knew it. Leave him alone, Billy.
Bobby's protecting his new boyfriend. Everybody look, Bobby's got a new boyfriend.
Everybody started to look. You know what, Billy? I don't mind if I do. I'm sure he's bigger than yours. And everybody in line said, ooh.
Screw you.
You little fat. No thanks, Billy. I already got me a new boyfriend, remember?
Ooh, man. You got some mean math on you today. I'll see you two little bitches later outside.
Sure, Billy. See you later. You ever shoot anybody, Cal Long? Did you see anybody get killed? Say, Long, how long you been here? Long? I hear they eat dogs over there. Is that true, Long? Have you ever eaten a dog? Have you ever seen a helicopter blown up in the movies? No understand. Okay, Cal, I'll teach you something else. Why don't you say, hey, fuckheads, leave me alone. Go ahead, Cal. Hey, fuckheads. Hey, fuckheads. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Robert Quentin Mitchell, you watch your mouth or you'll never come in here again.
Now the lunch was over, it was time for show and tell. Wait.
Billy brought in his daddy's army uniform and a stack of army magazines. These are my VCs, and my dad got at least a dozen of them before he was wounded himself. My dad told me if it weren't for them beatniks and hippies, we could have won.
The new kid looked like he could cry.
That is enough, Billy Baxter. Oh man, I didn't even get to the part about how my dad got a scar, and that's the best part. Never mind, sit down, please. I'm not sure whether you understood the assignment, but you were supposed to do an oral presentation on what you've done or something that has to do with you, a hobby or a personal project, not no atrocious things that your father committed in Indochina. Save those stories when you cruise the bars when you're old enough. Cal, are you all right?
The new kid did not answer to Mr. K.
Cal, it's your turn to present for show and tell.
The new kid just grabbed a bunch of colored chalks on Mr. K's desk and started to draw like a wild man, and Mr. K let him. We all stared. He was really, really good, but I guess I already knew that. Then he turned around and looked straight at me, his eyes still wet with tears. Robert, still tapping the pictures of his chalk. Me, I said. Robert, Cal, said my name again. Cal tapped the blackboard and his chalk again. Okay, Cal. She used to live in the village with his mama and papa near the river, turns into the sea. So I went on, and he went on. He had a good time racing in water buffaloes with his friends and flying kites. His village is, very nice, and at night he goes to sleep swinging on this hammock and hearing the sound of the ocean behind the dunes and everything. Then one day, the soldiers named VCs came with guns and they took his daddy away. And they put him behind barbed wires with other men, all very skinny and hungry. And they got chains on their ankles and they look really, really sad. And his mother went to visit his daddy and they stood on the other side of the fence and cried a lot. Yes, it was very, very sad. Then one day his daddy disappeared. No, he didn't disappear, he died. He died. And then Cal and his mother buried him in the cemetery with lots of graves, and they lit candles and cried and cried. After that, there was this boat. It was a really crowded boat, I guess, and Cal and his mama climbed on it, and when they went down the river to the sea, and they got on this island, and then they got on an airplane. After that, they came to live here in America. Cal loves America very much, especially San Francisco. He'd never seen so many tall buildings before in his life. And they're so pretty. He misses his friends, and he especially misses his daddy who died a lot. And that's all. I think he's done, thank you. Cal turned around and climbed down from the chair. Hey, fool kids, leave me alone. And then they all crack up. Cal started walking back. He was smiling and looking straight at me with his teary eyes like he wanted to say, "Robert Quentin Mitchell, aren't we a team or what?" And I said I wanted to say yes, yes, Cal Long New Year refugee, yes we are, but I didn't say anything.